Hello and welcome back to American Small Business Centers. These are a series of videos that we're doing with our clients to get to know them a little bit better and also to let them know exactly what it is that we're doing for them so that you can see if this is something that might help your business. I guarantee you that it will. Today we have Julie Holderbach with us here. Julie,
Hello.
how are you doing?
Good,
and
how are
you're
you?
with Promotions, etc.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And Julie, can you give us an idea of exactly what it is that you do at Promotions, etc.?
My business specializes in apparel decorating and promotional items. So we do basically anything printed on anything in order to help you promote yourself, whether
Okay.
that's your business, your organization, your school.
Mm-hmm. Do you find that most businesses have an idea of what it is they want to do for promotional items, or do you have to make suggestions, or both?
I would say both. Some people come to me and say, I need to order these magnets, for example, that I've used for a long time, and can you help me get that? And the answer is usually, of course. And if I can't get exactly what they want, then I've got a huge bank of vendors between the products that I produce myself and the vendors that I buy from. I'm able to get almost anything they want. Some people come to me and ask for ideas. They have something that they want to give away an item for example, a race, and they want an item appropriate to give away to participants of a race. And so I would help them come up with ideas that are relevant for that type of event and find the item for them.
Okay. I remember some of the items that you were showing us at the B&I meeting that we go to together. And even little toy type things that folks, they don't really do anything, they just sort of sit there, but they're thought reminders.
Mm-hmm.
And what I find are a lot of folks don't really understand that being top of mind is what makes sales, not necessarily your service or your product.
Mm-hmm.
So those types of things, that looks like that would be something that a lot of folks would probably be very interested in doing. So are you finding that folks are interested in those types of things, or do they take a little leading to get them to where they understand that?
I have one customer who's the president of a steel company, and you wouldn't think of necessarily a toy as a gift for a salesperson to leave behind with their clients for a steel company. However, I took a sample of him of this little item, and I don't think he really thought of it as something he might use either until I came back to visit the next week, when he said, I have picked up that toy and played with it over and over and over this week.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, if that had my name on it and it was with a client on their desk, I'm sure that that would be reminding them of us.
And I understand there's a local vendor here in the Westchester area that you use for your apparel wear. Mm-hmm. Is that true?
We, one of my big vendors is very close by, so that's convenient. When somebody wants to order apparel, I can easily get a sample quickly and show them. So a lot of times people don't know what they want,
Right.
as in your case, what kind of shirt you wanted exactly. So I am able to go to that vendor and get a few samples and bring them to show a customer quickly. And then the turnaround time is also can be fast.
Okay.
For items that are needed quickly because it's right here.
I remember with the things you did for me, you actually hire local folks to do a lot of the embroidery work that you do here. So you're supporting the buy local concept that American Small Business Centers obviously always is out there trying to promote. So can you, since you've been a client over here at ASBC, can you let folks know what it is that you've either gleaned or what benefit this has actually been to you and your business?
Kind of organization, for one thing, how to best organize a business to make it efficient, because
Right.
at this point I'm a one-woman show and it makes it difficult to get everything done sometimes. So efficiency and organization are important to me. And also, as we have talked about a little bit, being a woman and owning a business,
Right.
there are a lot of doors that can be opened by knowing how to correctly promote that, I suppose.
Right.
And that's one thing we
things-
talked about.
One of the things that we're trying to work on is your certification as a woman-owned business for the Women's Business Enterprise and also for the SBA. I was at the state of Ohio yesterday at the purchasing department, and they discussed at great length how they try really, really hard to use minority business enterprise folks, women-owned businesses, veteran-owned businesses here in the state to produce and provide things for the state. but they really don't have that many folks that know about the program, and therefore they don't really apply. So that would be one more thing that we're going to be working on together.
And I think that's a good point, is that there are a lot of things as a small business owner. There's a lot of times somebody might have an idea for a business or something you want to do, but I'm not a business person by nature. My background is in communications and in art. So those are two things that I use in my business all the time, but I don't know necessarily all the best ways to run the business end of a business. So that's also what I'm looking for, is, as Tom has said before, I don't know what I don't know.
Unfortunately, you don't, but that's okay, because we do, and we'd be glad to help you with that. Okay, well, thank you so much for coming by today and allowing us to do a video of you, so that folks now know a little bit more about you, a little bit more about ASBC and what we do, and hopefully we will do this again in the future.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.